Okay, so we're in San Francisco, and I'm gonna hook these up to this Prius 2012. This is my personal vehicle, my work vehicle. It's a 2012 Prius C. As you can see, we're in San Francisco, and it is 93 degrees outside right now. And yeah, for San Francisco, this is considered hot. I know in some places this is not considered hot, but for San Francisco, that's considered hot. So you can see I have permanently installed fittings off of refrigerant gauges on my car. I never take these off. They're for intermittent testing. And these are wireless Bluetooth transducers that I will hook up here, and I will show you the difference. This car, I was just in San Leandro, it was 100 degrees over there where I was, and now I'm in San Francisco, it's 93 degrees, so it's much cooler over here, nicer. So I'm gonna hook these up, and and this is an electric high voltage compressor off a Prius. We're going to see the difference between the temperature and pressures out the dash and the pressures of the high side and low side sitting at idle under a sun load. This car has been on since 7 a.m. this morning. It's been outside, then over in San Leandro. Now it's here because I'm doing the air conditioning on the Scion. And the Scion, I have it under vacuum right now. It's a new condenser. I got it down to 192 microns. And the Prius, we're going to see the difference in the pressures and temperatures while the vehicle is sitting parked under the heat load of the sun. As you can see, the sun is going right through the dash, baking everything up here. And then I'm going to drive it, and we're going to take it up on the freeway, and we're going to drive on the freeway while the whole entire time we are going to be monitoring the pressures and the temperatures driving down the road. So let's open up JobLink right there, JobLink. So that goes to the wireless Bluetooth software that'll hook up to the sensors. Okay, let's connect to these sensors right here, and I'll just give you an idea of what's going on right now. So here is the temperature of the air coming out of my dash. So it's 93 degrees out right now, and the air coming out of my dash, sitting at idle with the vehicle sitting in the sun, is 42 degrees. The air located right here, here's the temperature sensor right here. The air located right there is 123 degrees. So the air outside with the hood up, because you have the heat from the engine and the heat from the fan, the condenser and the radiator, it's all blowing here, so it blows hot air over here. So my air at this point is 123 degrees, and it's 42 degrees out the dash. And we're going to hook up the pressure sensors, which I can't hold on my camera and get in here because I have to actually tape and wire these up, because we're going to drive down the street, and what happens is these vibrate, and they can vibrate loose, and the end can turn and release my refrigerant. I don't want that to happen, so I got to use two hands to put these on here. You can see I have connectors, permanent brass shutoff valves at the end of my fittings that I need to remove and put these on. So we'll come back to this vehicle after I finish filling up the refrigerant on this TC over here, and we'll go for a ride up on the freeway, and we'll see what happens to the dash temperature, and we'll see what happens to the pressures, comparing them to idle, just sitting stagnant in the shop. If you were doing a evaluation, a test on your vehicle on an electric compressor, compared to driving down when it's 93 degrees Fahrenheit outside. All right, guys, let's see what happens on this vehicle next.